Almost exactly 1 year ago today, I published my second book, Money You Can Hack It. I had a message I was passionate about sharing, that you can stop living paycheck to paycheck with a little DIY financial creativity that I was gonna provide after a year of research. 6 months ago, I told myself I'm not writing a book in 2021 because this last one took me over 15 months to produce and almost broke my brain. I decided to commit to making 100 YouTube videos this year instead. A couple of months ago, though, I realized, oops, I think I'm writing a third book. I've been writing this book for a while now, and I didn't even realize it. It's been under your nose and mine the whole time. Well, unless you're new to me, in which case I've been writing a book behind your back. Also, nice to meet you. My name is Frankie. This is The Money Resolution, where I put out videos twice a week on all things financial independence and sometimes early retirement. Now, I don't necessarily consider this exclusively a FIRE channel. FIRE movement, FIRE community, all that jazz. It's a get good with money channel and have fun doing it. It's a mindset channel. It's a wanting more out of life channel. I do consider myself on the FIRE path, but that's only because I deeply believe in the same core values FIRE seekers follow. When I discovered my money mindset, investing strategy, and financial philosophy match up with the FIRE movement, I started looking into it more, and I got the itch to make more FIRE videos. About 9 months ago, I tested this FIRE video stuff out on friends. After all, there can be a bit of a negative stigma when it comes to the FIRE movement. Their reaction? Something to the effect of, that sounds extreme, and are you now a minimalist who doesn't spend any money, and are you going to buy and live in a tiny house or van? To that I replied, well, it doesn't have to be extreme. I aim to save 50%. Plus, I think working 40 hours a week for 45 plus best years of your life is extreme. No, I'm not a minimalist. I like things. Yes, I spend money. Being good with money helps me spend my money guilt-free. And no, on the tiny house and van by the river thing, although we did seriously consider a tiny house a while back. Even though the reaction wasn't necessarily positive, it didn't bother me. So last August, I went for it because I was inspired by having this newfound goal, the ultimate goal, no longer having to trade my time for money so I could live life more fully. It helped me develop a deeper understanding and relationship with money. Since then, I've gotten a little obsessed with this FIRE stuff, but in a good way. And by the end of 2020, I was still bouncing back and forth between making FIRE videos and general personal finance videos. But I had an epiphany in early March of this year when we were out at a family cabin. So I was up early in the morning looking at YouTube metrics, and I realized I needed to go mostly all in on making FIRE videos. I needed to commit to research and making the best quality content I can make in the FIRE space because people were really responding well to those videos, and I enjoyed making those the most. I also realized in that moment at the cabin that I could eventually tie this all together to a bigger project, a project I haven't shared with you guys until today. Today I'm publicly announcing I'm writing my third book, and it will come out this year. I've only actually told 2 souls, and one of them's my dog, but actually I've been writing this book in public in front of you all along. These FIRE videos I've been making, most of them are a chapter in this new book. That's the secret in plain view I've been hiding from you, but actually showing you. Very meta, Frankie. In my monthly passive income roundup videos, I talked about blogging on the website Medium. I've been turning all my FIRE-related videos into short, digestible blog articles. Again, most of which will be a part of this new book. Behind the scenes, I've been organizing those articles on a Trello board, moving and stitching the pieces together, identifying gaps of need to make videos/articles. I have over 35 of those articles/chapters done now. Last weekend, I moved those chapter titles onto sticky notes and eventually organized them into category sections, physically seeing this thing come together for the first time. And as a writer, it's a huge moment when you can step back from the weeds of the work and see it all coming together for the first time, the forest through the trees, so to speak. You realize, yep, this is a real thing, and it's going to be awesome. And I'm so damn excited about it that I wanted to announce it here today. I want to really start building some buzz about this thing because I think it can be a real game changer when it comes to people's financial life, or life in general. The FIRE movement needs a rebrand, and I hope this book can be that. A fresh paint of coat, an accessible, easy to understand, actionable, fun, sometimes funny book that has all the nuts and bolts of early retirement, but so much more. I want it to be something that anyone can pick up and enjoy, whether they consider themselves FIRE or not. It covers developing a positive money mindset, how to achieve financial independence in any city on any income, how to stay motivated on your financial journey, different paths of early retirement, how to do this with a partner or friends, the honest downsides to be aware of, and so much more. Yes, early retirement is ultimately the destination, but it's also about enjoying the journey. Either way, this book will help anybody in any financial situation get good with money once and for all, because it'll be jam-packed with damn good advice and evergreen strategies. Now, ultimately, it's how to live a more rich life, even when you're not rich yet. Most people fail to understand the purpose of money, which is to buy back your time. People trade their time for money, but most people lose valuable time because they never end up trading their money back for more time. And I actually called this the paradox of wealth in this recent video. This book will help remind people about the entire purpose of money, which is to do less actually, or to have the option to do less, to slow down and enjoy life. Money is a tool. Spending your time how you please after achieving financial success is the goal. Use the tool right, achieve the goal sooner. The FIRE movement helped me understand this big picture why of life stuff, and that's why I'm writing this book. Now, this book feels written and it doesn't at the same time, and I actually need your help, but more on that in a moment. So it's written for the most part, like I said, but it's behind a paywall in Medium and in random order. But I've only started moving a few of those chapters into my Scrivener writing platform. Even though it's mostly written, there's a ton of work to be done on this thing. My last book actually took me over 15 months, and only 10 of those months were the writing part. The writing of the book is actually only half the battle. Okay, maybe 2/3. So behind the scenes, when not working my 9 to 5, when not making these videos twice a week, when not planning our wedding, I'll be putting together this book. I told myself no book this year, but I didn't write this book. It feels like it came out of me. It's writing itself. It needed to be written, and it comes from a place of genuine passion, from curiosity, from creative blocks and bits of my brain I didn't know were waiting to come out. Perhaps the best books, though, are the ones that the writer realizes, I can't not write this book. I have a message or story of way of discussing the FIRE movement from my perspective that I think needs to come out and be heard. I have a unique story and hopefully a unique voice. I need to write this book. This is the third time I've actually had this undeniable feeling. Now, I used to be bad with money. 4 years ago, I had a negative $80,000 net worth. I woke up one day and said, enough is enough. I am going to turn my financial life around, and I did. I wrote the money resolution to share my story of getting back to net worth zero, to help others do it because it wasn't nearly as extreme or difficult as I thought it was gonna be. And then I wrote Money You Can Hack It to help people get over that net worth zero hump, to actually scale their net worth to 6 figures and build a solid foundation while doing so. How to stop living paycheck to paycheck. This next book is how you go beyond, from 6 figures to 7, from relatively good with money to great with it. And if you commit and do it right, you can get there automatically and enjoy life fully in the process. Sure, you can DIY it and get good with it on your own if you have that come to money Jesus moment as I did, or we can share ideas and be better and stronger together. We should have more conversations about it. These conversations have actually been happening in the FIRE community space for a while, I discovered. I joined the conversation with my videos. Now I want to amplify my message and my voice with this book. If I can discover and get on the path to FIRE, anyone can. This book is going to prove that. So now you know where my head's at about this project, the why behind it, but when will it come out and what am I going to call it? In time for the holidays, I hope. But in terms of the name, that's where I need your help. I actually pulled together a short survey linked in the top of the description and pinned in the top comments. Go there and get involved and help me pick the title and more. Here's question 1 on screen. What's your favorite title? So, you want to retire early. The money resolution on FIRE. Save and invest half, retire twice as fast. The save and invest half movement. Or perhaps you have a suggestion. I am all ears if so. I'm definitely not married to these first ideas. But the main takeaway of the book is that saving and investing half your income, not 70 or 80% like most people think when it comes to FIRE, is how you can retire in as little as 17 years, no matter when you start doing it. That's how you can find balance, achieve financial independence, and enjoy a life of financial freedom. Keep that in mind though, just as you help me narrow in on that title. Let's really spread the word on this thing. So that's the other way you can help. Share this video, send me an email, frankie@themoneyresolution.com if you'd like to be involved, and I'll add you to the street team email list and I'll be in touch. Send a book publisher my way if you know someone in the biz. I don't know, but I know that I want to keep all of you updated over the next few months as this thing comes together. So if you're pumped for some behind the scenes about this book and seeing it come together, be sure to subscribe here if you haven't. Holy crap, I'm writing a book, and since I just said it publicly, it's gonna happen, you guys. Putting a book out into the world is the hardest, scariest, most exhilarating thing you can do. It's deeply challenging, deeply personal, and deeply rewarding. The bookmaking fire is definitely backing me though, and it's only happening this year because I am so damn fired up about it. I'm gonna leave you with this. How do you write the book that's in your soul, that you're passionate about? One day at a time, one chapter at a time, or in my case, one video twice a week at a time. When passion strikes, take action. If you have a book in you, make it. If you have a creative itch, scratch it, even if you're scared or don't know how. If you have a message to share, share it. And if that message has the ability to help other people, you must. Give to this world more than you take from it. And if we all do that, we can all live happier, healthier, wealthier lives. Now, I didn't make this video to shamelessly promote the book. I made it to hold myself accountable, and maybe you. If you're feeling inspired about something that you want to start today. All right, time to get back to work on it. Like this video if you're feeling fired up like I am. It's the simplest thing you can do in this moment to send this book and me some good vibes. A like on this video actually sends a signal to the book gods and the fire gods that they should bless it. A comment though is a signal to the YouTube algorithm gods, so drop me a note. My name is Frankie, author of this future book called blank. Help me fill in that blank. Thank you as always for your time today. Thank you as always for your support and positivity. This last year has just been such a fun, creative, and eventful journey, and I genuinely appreciate you coming along for the ride, for growing with me, for being a part of each chapter. Let's make this thing awesome now. Let's freaking do this, because you can't spell Frankie without fire. Thanks, guys. By the way, it would be a dream to get someone known in the fire space or finance YouTube space to write the foreword. I'm tagging some of my dream people in the description, so hopefully I can get this video on their radar. But either way, don't hesitate to reach out if you can help me in this book mission in any way. Have an awesome rest of your day.